hypochondriasis, which is now called somatic symptom disorder, is not just about imagined illnesses, it's also about exaggerated illnesses. Mm-hmm. It's about overreacting to illness. It's about letting it define you and consume you. You, in my opinion, have become consumed by it, because if you go through, you've got over 70 diagnoses there. A vast majority of them have a huge stress component to them. They're brought on by stress or made worse by stress. They're triggered by stress, exacerbated by stress. And why? Because the stress is not being dealt with. You have had trauma in your life, and in my opinion, you've never dealt with it. You didn't deal with it psychologically. You dealt with it somatically. You dealt with it physically. So the stress still bubbles up, bubbles up, bubbles up, and okay, let's just find another way to express it. A lot of what's going on here is a stress conversion into a somatic expression. That's what's going on. And anybody that just keeps telling her, oh yes, I know you're sick, I know you're sick, I know you're sick, you might as well be poisoning her. You might as well be poisoning her. She needs to face the truth and the reality and not be enabled to continue to hide behind illness and disease. Or not. I could be wrong. I'm not, but I could be.
So you would advise me to stop taking my blood thinners and possibly have another pulmonary embolism?
Shemida, that's not what he said.
No. She asked me the question. I'm not a ventriloquist. After everything I just said, your response spoke volumes. What do you think about her response after everything I just said?
She's thinking medically after everything you said.
She just set up a paper tiger so she could tear it down. You see my point?
Yes.
They retreat to that thing that is real. You do have physical problems. They are manageable. They are not life-consuming. They do not require you to be over-medicated to a zombie-like state and stay in a room for 20 hours a day eating out of a Hello Kitty microwave. That's the truth of it. You can get your life back. You can get your life back.
I don't want my life back, really, because I don't have my daughter.
Then that explains why you're doing what you're doing. You don't want your life back because you don't want to face some of the choices and decisions you've made.